I'm still setting the table for two. Habit is a cruel thing when it comes to you. The coffee's getting cold in your favorite mug, while I'm still reaching out for a ghost of a hug. I memorize the silence where your laughter used to be. Now it's just a heavy weight sitting next to me. And oh, it's a heavy kind of hollow, a tomorrow that I don't a heart-shaped room with no room for you. It's the quietest war, the kind nobody won, carrying the weight of a love I held alone. I see your car in every crowd, of silver gray, and for a second the breath is stolen right away. Then the logic kicks in like a cold winter rain, reminding me I'm the only one left to feel this pain. You're out there breathing easy, living tracing your shadow in every passing cloud. They say time is a healer, but time is just a thief, stealing the memories and leaving the grief. How do I unlove a soul that's woven into mine? How do I stop looking for your name on every line? It's a heavy kind of hollow, a tomorrow that I don't wanna follow. I'm a bridge with no river, a sky with no blue, just a heart-shaped room with no room for you. It's the quietest war, the kind nobody won, carrying the weight of the lights are off, the door is locked tight, but I'll leave a candle in the window tonight, just in case you're lost, just in case I'm wrong. But I know I'm just singing a one-sided song. Yeah, it was always just me holding on. I reach across the mattress in the dark, my fingers find the place you used to be. But there's no fire left, not even a spark. where there used to be a sea. The cotton feels like ice against my skin, a bit of winter wrapped inside the room. I pull the heavy duvet to my chin and try to hide inside this velvet tomb. It's just cold sheets and warm tears tonight. The salt is stinging where your head would lay. I'm reaching out to hold the morning light, but the sun feels 1,000 miles away. Smells like lavender and ghost, a scent that's fading with every passing day. The version of you that I miss the most is the one who promised they would stay. Keep your pillow tucked against my side, pretending it's your shoulder for a while, but there's no place left for me to hide from the hollow ghost of your forgotten smile. They say the bed is for the dreamers, but I'm tracing the lines of our life forevers on the empty space you left inside. Freezing on the left side, burning on the right, just me and the shadow. Through the long, lonely night. The street lamps are humming a low, lonely tune under the gaze of a cold silver moon. I walk to the park where we carved out our names, but the bark has grown over our childhood games. I'm holding my jacket, but I can't feel the heat, just the bite of the pavement beneath my own feet. I told all my friends I was doing okay, that I finally washed all the blue from the gray, but night has a way of exposing a lie when there's nowhere to hide from the light in the sky. Now I'm crying in the moonlight, nowhere to run, tracing the damage of what you have done. Starbright diamonds shadows are stretching like hands on the grass, counting the minutes as long hours pass. The wind is a whisper that sounds like your laugh. It cuts through my spirit and tears me in half. I look at my phone just to see if you've called, but the screen is a desert and I'm just a pawn. Yeah, I'm crying in the moonlight, nowhere to run, tracing the damage of what you have done. The stars are like diamonds on velvet and glass, watching the ghost of our chemistry pass. It's a beautiful night for a heart to go blind while I'm crying in the moonlight. Silver and shadow and salt on my skin. I don't even know where the me should begin. If the moon is a mirror of what's left behind, then it's showing a girl who is broken and kind and left in the dark. In the moonlight, everything's clear except for the reason you're no longer here. Crying in the moonlight, just me in the sky. Goodbye. I'm adjusting the pillows to mimic your weight, a poor imitation of love that arrived too late. The space in the sheets is a canyon so wide, with nowhere for restless spirits to hide. I reach for your hand in the haze of a dream, but awake to the silence that rips at the seam. And I've got empty arms tonight, heavy and cold, grasping for promises I'm no longer allowed to hold. The moonlight is mocking the shape of my grief, while I'm begging the shadows for any relief. It's a hollowed out hunger, a flickerless light, just me and my empty arms tonight. The jacket you left is still draped on the chair. of cedar and the ghost of your hair. I almost put it on just to feel like you're near, but the fabric is thin and it won't dry a tear. I'm a vessel with nothing to carry inside, watching the ghost of us turn with the tide. Is it muscle memory or a soul deep ache? How much missing you can one person take? My chest is a room where the windows are barred, and the walk back to normal is getting too hard. Yeah, I got empty arms tonight, heavy and cold, grasping for promises I'm no longer allowed to hold. The moonlight is mocking the shape of my grief, while I'm begging the shadows for any relief. It's a hollowed out hunger, a flickerless light, just me and my empty arms tonight. So I'll wrap them around myself tight as I can, trying to remember the touch of a vanished man. But they're light as the air, they're weak as the dawn, just empty, empty. I'm a window pane in a summer storm, waiting for a heavy hand to keep me warm. But you're the thunder and you're the hail, and I'm just a story that's grown too frail. I saw a man struggle with a wild dog on a leash, and I'm both sides, just looking for peace. 'Cause I'm fragile, love fragile like me. A glass heart glows as you refuse to see one wrong word, and I'm dust on the floor, picking up the pieces till I bleed a little more. You're a mountain of stone, I'm a bird on the sea. Just a little bit broken and fragile like me. The coffee's still sitting where you left it cold, a bitter reminder of the stories we told. I'm a calculator buried deep in your phone, only ever used when you're feeling alone. I let my guard down, I let you come in. Now I'm wearing the bruises right under my skin. They say time is a healer, but it's just a thief stealing the light and leaving the grief. How do I unlove a soul that's woven into mine when I'm shaking like a leaf on a winter vine? fragile like me. Handle with care, that's what the label said. But you tore through the paper and left me for dead. Now I'm just translucent, I'm fading, the blue still fragile, still waiting for you. I still look for your keys on the counter by the door. Forget for a second you don't live here anymore. The floorboards still creak in that rhythmic steady way, like they're waiting for your footsteps to finish out the day. I used to think a roof was what kept out the rain, but now the sky is falling and I'm drowning in the grain. I'm a traveler with a map that's been torn right down the middle, solving a life without a home like it's some cruel and quiet riddle. Because he wasn't just a person, he was my home, the only place I ever felt I wasn't all alone. He was the porch light in the dark, the fire in the grate, the anchor in the harbor when the world was pushing wide. Now I'm standing on a street I don't recognize at all, staring at the ruins where my walls began to fall. How do you survive when the shelter's up and gone, when he was my home? And now I'm just moving on. The silence in this bedroom is a heavy kind of cold, a story with a chapter that I never should have told. I tried to find comfort in the curtains and the pain, but the memory of your shadow makes my spirit feel so faint. They say home is where the heart is, but mine is in your hand, and you're miles across the border of a distant, different land. I'm squatting in a memory, a ghost inside these halls, writing letters to a savior who never hears the calls. Is it grief or is it just leftover love with nowhere left to go? A river that's been dammed up with no place left to flow. I'm packing up the feelings like they're old and dusty books, avoiding every mirror and the way the hallway looks. Because he wasn't just a person, he was my home, the only place I ever felt I wasn't all alone. He was the porch light in the dark, the fire in the grate, the anchor in the harbor firework or a thunderous sound. I just planted seeds in the quiet of the ground. I brushed the hair back from your eyes when you were fast asleep, with a promise in my heartbeat that I intended to keep. I was the softest light in the hallway when your world went dark, trying to keep you warm with just a tiny little spark. I love you gently, like a fallen autumn leaf, without the jagged edges or the bitterness of grief. I was the whisper in the chaos, the hand you didn't have to ask for, holding up the heavy parts, taking on the task for you. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of a quiet kind of goodbye, wondering how a gentle love still leaves a stinging eye. You were used to storms and the crashing of the waves, so you didn't know how to handle the way your kindness behaves. You mistook my patience for a weakness you could overlook, just a faded bookmark in the middle of your book. I didn't demand the spotlight or shout my devotion out loud. I was just a silver lining on your every single cloud. And maybe if I'd scream your name or made a bigger scene, you'd ever realize exactly what this love was meant to mean. But softness doesn't leave a scar, it just fades away like mist, leaving me to wonder why a gentle soul is rarely missed. I love you gently, like a falling autumn leaf, without the jagged edges or the bitterness of grief. I was the whisper in the chaos, the hand you didn't have to ask for, holding up the heavy parts, taking on the task for you. Now I'm standing in the wreckage of a quiet kind of goodbye, wondering how a gentle love still leaves a stinging eye. I'm closing the door softly so I don't wake the ghosts of a version of ourselves that I'll miss the most. No slamming of the wood, no crying out in vain, just the gentle sound of teardrops in the middle of the rain. I loved you gently, and that's the hardest part. coffee still steaming in your favorite mug. The keys are right there by the door. I'm still waiting for that just home hug, like I've done 1,000 times before. They told me that seasons are meant to change, that nothing stays gold in the end. But the world suddenly feels hollow and strange, and I'm breaking in ways I can't mend. Because I wasn't ready for the silence to stay. I wasn't ready for you to walk away. I had a whole lifetime of laters planned out. Now I'm just a whisper, a shadow of doubt. You took the map and you left me the rain, with a heart full of words I can't quite explain. I thought we had years, I thought we had steady, but the truth is, darling, I wasn't ready. I'm still checking my phone for a 2 a.m. text, or a joke that only we'd know. I'm terrified of whatever comes next, 'cause I haven't learned how to let go. Your scent is still clinging to my favorite shirt, a beautiful, cruel little ghost. It's the smallest of things that do all the hurt, the things that I'm missing the most. If I know that the last time was rainless, I'd have held my breath, I'd have waited last, I'd have memorized every line on your face before you vanished without a trace. No, I wasn't ready. The clock is still ticking, but time is just heavy. I'm still standing here waiting for you to appear. I just wasn't ready. I leave a little space on the right side of the car, and I wonder if you're happy wherever you are. The calendar is turning, but I'm stuck on the page where we danced in the kitchen and acted our age. I haven't changed the locks or the code on the gate, in case you come knocking just a little bit late. They say that the healing is found in the letting go, but they don't see the roots that are buried below. I'm a house with the lights on, just waiting for home, a king in a castle who's sitting alone. The seasons are fading from crimson It's a beautiful torture, a hopeful despair, to be talking to shadows and wishing you're there. The world says it's over, the clock says we're through, but my heart still waits in the silence for you. I saw a blue jacket that looked just like yours, and I felt my pulse racing behind all these doors. It's the habit of hoping that kills me the most, being tethered to life by the hand of a ghost. I try to be angry, I try to be cold, but my soul is a story that's already told. The seasons are fading from crimson to gold, but I'm holding on to the hand I can't hold. It's a beautiful torture, a hopeful despair, to be talking to shadows and wishing you're there. The world says it's over, the clock says we're through, but my heart still waits in the silence for you. Maybe I'm crazy, or maybe I'm brave, to be standing right here by this love and its brave. But I'd rather be waiting for someone like you than to find someone new who will never be true. Still waiting, the porch light is on. Still waiting, though the morning has gone. I'll stay right here, I'm not moving. My heart still waits, always. The clock on the wall is a heartbeat out of time, counting every second of a life that isn't mine. I'm staring at the ceiling where your name is written deep in the patterns of the shadows while the lucky people sleep. I swallow every sob so the walls don't hear the sound. A private kind of earthquake that never shakes the ground. And it's just silent tears at midnight falling on the sheet, tracing out the map of a love in full retreat. No screaming at the stars, no breaking of the glass, just the quiet way I'm watching every memory pass. If I make a sound, then the truth becomes too real. So I'm suffocating slow in the way I'm forced to feel. I reach Reach across the mattress to the side that's always cold, and try to find the version of the us I used to hold. But the air is thin and empty like a house that's for sale, and my strength is just a flicker, something ghostly and frail. Just a pressure that you never meant to shake. I'm a master of the stillness, a pro at playing dead, while a hurricane is screaming inside my aching head. It's just silent tears and midnight falling on the sheet, tracing out the map of a love in full retreat. No screaming at the stars, no breaking all the glass, just the quiet way I'm watching every memory pass. If I make a sound, then the truth becomes too real. So I'm suffocating slow in the way I'm forced to feel. The sun is gonna rise and I'll put my mask back on. I'll act like I didn't notice that you're really truly gone. But until the world wakes up and the shadows start to flee, I'll keep these silent tears just for you and me. Still buy the fruit that you liked on the shelf, and I catch myself talking, but just to myself. The porch light is flickering, tired and low, waiting for footsteps that aren't gonna show. I've memorized shadows and cracks on the floor since the day that you walked out the front of that door. The world is still spinning, but I'm standing still, trying to climb up a mountain of will. The air is so heavy, the house is so wide, with nowhere for all of this longing to hide. Now the mornings are quiet and the coffee's black, and I'm learning to breathe without wanting you back. It's a dull kind of ache, it's a slow burning blue, finding the pieces I lost inside you. The sun's coming up, but the light feels so air still carries the scent of the rain, a soft woven ghost of a beautiful pain. I tried to move furniture, change up the view, but every new corner just points back to you. The silence isn't empty, it's filled with your name, and nothing feels right, though it all looks the same. Yeah, the mornings are quiet and the coffee's black, and I'm learning to breathe without wanting you back. It's a dull kind of ache, it's a slow burning blue, finding the pieces I lost inside you. Oh, the sun's coming up, but the light feels so few, as I learn how to live softly without you. I'm not screaming out, I'm not losing my mind, I'm just leaving the best of my heartbeat behind. It's a gentle surrender, a white flag goodbye to the version of us that I couldn't keep dry. Softly now, I'm letting you go. Softly now, like the falling of snow, just a step at a time, just a heart out of tune. Softly allowed you, softly. I still keep the spare key in the flower pot by the door, even though you don't live in this empty space anymore. I find myself pausing when the phone begins to glow, ready for a message that I logically should know will never come from you, but I check it just the same. A private kind of ritual built around your name. I'm a ghost in the grocery line, looking for your air in every crowded corner of a world you didn't spare. And I'm still hoping somehow, against the rising tide, that the part of you that left didn't truly die inside. It's a dangerous kind of fire, keeping the wick alive, waiting for a prodigal heart in the middle of the night. They say letting go is where the healing just a slow release pain, a sun-starved garden waiting for a non-existent rain. I'm standing on the platform after the train has already left, a master of the longing, a scholar of the bereft, and I'm still hoping somehow against the rising tide that the part of you that left didn't truly die inside. It's a dangerous kind of fire, keeping the wick alive, waiting for a prodigal heart in the middle of the night. They say letting go is where the healing is found, but I'm anchored to the memory of your feet upon the ground. Yeah, I'm still hoping somehow. I'll keep the porch light on, just to glow against the dark, in case you're searching for a home or a fading little spark. It's foolish, I know, it's heavy, I see, but I'm still hoping somehow. You're still hoping for me. The moonlight is tracing the edge of the door, and I'm counting the shadows across the cold floor. Your side of the mattress is perfectly still. I'm trying to forget you, but I don't have the will. The silence is screaming the things we once said, while I'm drowning in memories inside of my head. I thought I was stronger, I thought I'd be fine, but I'm still addicted to yours being mine. Every deep breath is a battle I lose, caught in the middle of the us that you didn't choose. Now there's a river of salt where I rest my head, counting the ghosts of the life that we led, a map of the heartbreak in circles of gray, washing the scent of your spirit away. The morning will find me, but it won't bring the light. Just more tears on my pillow to finish the night. I saw your old sweater at the back of the shelf. It's a version of you that I keep for myself. I almost reached out just to give you a call, then I saw the blank space where you hung on the wall. The world keeps on moving, it's heartless and fast. Oh, I'm anchored to someone who lives in the past. Yeah, there's a river of salt where I rest my head, counting the ghosts of the life that we led, a map of the heartbreak in circles of gray. the time is a hero of scars, but time is just distance between all the stars. And I'm stuck in a vacuum, I'm stuck in a wait, with a handful of sorry that's always too late. Tears on my pillow, the ink is all blurred. Tears on my pillow, not a single soul heard. Just the salt and the cotton, just the love you've forgotten on my pillow tonight. I'm still wearing the sweater that you bought in July, searching for reasons in a pale winter sky. The neighbors still ask how you're doing in school, and I smile through the teeth of a heartbroken fool. I go to our cafe and I sit by the glass, watching the ghost of our happiness pass. I'm a book on a shelf that you'll never reread, the echo of every I love you we said. The world keeps on moving, it's loud and it's fast, but I'm stuck in the shadows of everything past. She's got your old habits and she's got your old keys, but I've got the tremors and I've got the freeze. I'm the girl that you promised, the stars and the moon. Now I'm just a melody, ended too soon. You're out there discovering someone who's new, while the girl you left behind is still waiting for you. I tried to go out, tried to dance with the pain, but the rhythm just sounds like your name in the rain. I see you in windows, I see you in crowds, like a sliver of light that gets lost in the clouds. Is she kinder than me? Does she know how you take your coffee at sunrise for old time's sake? She's got your old habits and she's got your old keys, but I've got the tremors and I've got the freeze. I'm the girl that you promised, the stars and the moon. Now I'm just a melody, ended too soon. You're out there discovering She's still in the garden, she's still by the phone, learning the language of being alone. The girl you left behind. Yeah, she's doing just fine. She's lying, the girl you left behind. I was the one who held the line, the one who never bent. Spent my last remaining heartbeat on the love that we had spent. I wore a smile like armor while the cracks began to show, keeping all the secrets that I didn't want you to know. But the weight of being steady in a world that's spinning fast turned my future into shadows and my present into past. It wasn't a clash of thunder or a sudden sharp design, just the quiet snapping of a thread I thought was yours and mine. No witnesses to see the way the porcelain gave in, just the sound of air escaping from the place where you had been. The stars were watching coldly, indifferent, spoke about the lonely, hollow silence on the night I finally broke. I tried to glue the pieces back before the morning light, but you can't fix a shattered soul in the middle of the night. The words I never whispered started flooding out my eyes, a river of the I'm okays and all the other lies. I realized the foundation wasn't built on solid stone. It was just a house of cards I was building all alone. They tell you strength is staying, but the bravest thing I did was letting go of all the pain I kept so tightly hid. I fell apart in slow motion, a star that lost its glow, with nowhere left to run and nowhere left to go. It wasn't a clash of thunder or a sudden sharp design, just the quiet snapping of a thread I thought was yours and mine. No witnesses to see the way the porcelain gave in, just the sound of air escaping from the place where you had been. The stars were watching coldly, indifferent, spoke about the lonely, hollow silence on the night I finally broke. I'm still standing in the dust of the person I used to be, learning how to breathe again without you next to me. The pieces don't fit perfectly, the edges are all new, but at least I'm done with hiding what I felt for you. On the night I broke. You weren't saying much, just a casual thought, but it hit me harder than I ever thought. It wasn't the I love you or the goodbye that brought the sting back to my eye. It was a quiet space between the air when you called for me and I was there. It was the way you said my name, like a secret only we could keep. Before it all went up in flames, and the promises got buried deep. It sounded like hope, it sounded like light. Now it's just a ghost in the middle of the night. Everything's different, but I'm still the same, just missing the way you said my name. Now I hear it in the grocery store, from a stranger walking through the door. But the vowels are flat and the tone is wrong. It doesn't carry our favorite song. You used to round the edges of the sound, like you were lifting me up off the ground. Now my name is just a word I use to fill the silence and the blues. Sometimes I say it out loud to the wall, trying to mimic your specific drawl, but my own voice is a hollow ring compared to the melody you used to bring. Just a few letters, simple and plain, but they'll never sound that way again. No, they'll never sound that way again. The way you said my name. The coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed, and I'm still replaying every word that you said. The silence is away, it's a ghost in the hall. I'm watching our pictures come loose on the wall. I reach for your hand, but I'm grasping at air, just a hollowed out room and an empty desk chair. How do I unlove the way that you breathe? How do I stay when you're ready to leave? The clock on the mantle is ticking so loud, like thunder that's breaking a hole through the cloud. So I'll let out a breath and I'll lower the lights to give back the keys and the rest of our nights. It's a beautiful ride, it's a tragic design to be losing the heart that I thought was all mine. The hardest part isn't the tears in my eye, it's the way that you kill me with one whisper goodbye. The map on the dashboard is torn at the seams. just like the blueprints we had for our dreams. I'm driving through streets where we used to be us. Now I'm just a stranger you no longer trust. Your song on the radio I have to turn down, a flicker of gold in a grayscale town. So I let out a breath, hello the light, to give back the keys and the rest of our nights. It's a beautiful ride, it's a tragic design, to be losing the heart that I thought was all mine. The hardest part isn't the tears in my eye, it's the way that you kill me with one whisper goodbye. Don't say it was easy, don't say it was fate. Don't tell me you're sorry when it's already late. Just leave me the echo, just leave me the ache. It's the only thing left that you didn't whisper goodbye. I'm still here, but you're already gone. Whisper goodbye. The hardest part is the waking up, just a whisper, just a ghost. Goodbye. I didn't hear the glass break or the slamming of the door. It wasn't like the movies where they scream and start a war. It was just a little distance, a few inches every night, until I reached to find you, and you were nowhere in my sight. The colors in the hallway started turning into gray. I watched you leave in pieces, a little every day. You were a fire I tried to keep fed, but you turned into embers and cold ash instead. No sudden explosion, no hit the brake sound, just the weight of the silence as we hit the ground. It wasn't a storm, shared the bed, but you were miles away from the words that we said. Your I love you got shorter, a ghost of a tone, until I was sitting with you, but feeling alone. The habit of us was the hardest to break, when there wasn't a moment or a single mistake. It wasn't a storm, and it wasn't a flood. It didn't leave scars or the taste of the blood, just a slow motion sunset, a slip of the hand, like footprints being erased from the edge of the sand. I woke up to find that the fire was blue, and your love faded quietly right out of you. I wish you had shouted, I wish you had lied. At least I'd have known when the heartbeat had died. But you just went dim like a bulb in the hall, until there was nothing to lean on at So quiet, I missed it. So soft, I didn't know. The way that you stayed while you prepared to go, it just faded quiet.